If you're looking to move to Northern Kentucky and you have kids, you're probably trying to figure out what are some of the top school districts in Northern Kentucky. Coming up in this video, we're going to look at how the top school districts are rated, where are they on the map, and what can you expect from different home prices in those areas. All coming up on this video. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Eric Sztanyo from Keller Williams Realty and Team Sztanyo.com, where we are helping families find their way home. I'm a realtor in Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. I've lived my entire life in Northern Kentucky and Cincinnati, except for 4 years in college. I went to Nashville, but I know this area really well, and so I wanted to do this video so you can have a feel for the top schools in Northern Kentucky, kind of how they stack up against other Cincinnati school districts, and just to get a feel for the different neighborhoods and price points maybe of the houses in the area if you're looking to potentially move to Northern Kentucky. And just really quick before I get into it, we're going to jump on here and look at some of these areas on the map. But if you've ever asked a real estate agent about school districts and you see them getting like really squirmy all of a sudden, they don't want to answer the question, it's because there is this thing called the Fair Housing Act, and realtors are not allowed to discriminate in any way. We're not allowed to steer buyers towards one neighborhood or the other. We are, however, allowed to point out objective resources for our clients where you can go look at the information and make decisions on your own. That's what we're doing in this video. I'm not saying, hey, you should definitely buy here because this is the good area. That's not what I'm doing. We're going to be using a website as an objective resource that I always send clients to called niche.com. You can take a look at the different ratings there for yourselves. You can come up with your own decisions, but we are going to look at some of the neighborhoods and the school districts in particular that are rated highest on that website. So let's jump right in. And right before we jump right in, guys, if you wouldn't mind liking this video, subscribing to the channel. We're making all kinds of content on real estate and living in Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky. We'd really appreciate it if you just subscribe to the channel, guys. That really helps us out. Okay, let's get into the content here. So first thing here on niche.com, and just to click on this so you guys can see the best school districts in the entire Cincinnati area. And if you don't know already, Northern Kentucky really kind of rounds out the bottom 1/3 of the greater Cincinnati area. Ohio and Kentucky kind of butt up against one another. They're neighboring states. And so Northern Kentucky is really kind of part of Cincinnati Metro, but it's also its own state and it has its own school districts. I wanted to first look at the school districts in the entire Cincinnati Metro so you can get a feel for where some of these Kentucky districts are ranking comparatively to all of Cincinnati. And just so you know, it's saying here the 2021 Best School Districts ranking is based on rigorous analysis of key statistics and millions of reviews from students and parents using data from the U.S. Department of Education. Ranking factors include state test scores, college readiness, graduate rates, SAT, ACT scores, teacher quality, public school district ratings, and more. So that's kind of where this is coming up from. It's a big composite list. It's a very good resource. That's why I like sending people to this site. So let's just scroll down here looking at kind of the top ranked in the Cincinnati area. Indian Hills in Ohio, Wyoming, this is Ohio, Mason is Ohio, Sycamore is in Ohio, Madeira, and then coming in as the top Kentucky ranked school district is Fort Thomas Independent Schools. Now I actually live in Fort Thomas, and part of it is because they have a great school district. The other part is because I had a bunch of friends there. But I'm going to keep going, and then we'll look at where these are on the map, and then we'll look at some of the houses in those areas. Marymount, again, Cincinnati. 2 down is Beechwood Independent Schools. So you've got 2 Kentucky school districts in the Cincinnati area, top 10. And I want to keep going and look at a few more. Forest Hills, Lakota, Loveland, Milford, those are all Cincinnati. Kings is Cincinnati. The next Kentucky, and by the way, these are all A's. And so even though it's out of the top 10, Campbell County Public Schools is coming in with an overall A niche grade. Let me go back real quick and just look. Beechwood and Fort Thomas are rated A+. So those are the 2 that are kind of set above all the other school districts in Northern Kentucky. But you're still getting, even though you're falling out of the top 10, so to speak, here in Cincinnati, You're still getting an A rating for Campbell County schools. Walton Verona Independent Schools has an A- overall niche grade. And scrolling down a little bit more, I just wanted to show one more in the top 20, which is Boone County Public Schools, which is the public school district that I grew up in. I went to Boone County High School and graduated in 1999. Yeah, it's been a little while. But I want to look at these 4 districts in particular. And then I want to also pop over, we're going to look at these on the map. But these are the highest rated school districts in all of Kentucky. So I did the Cincinnati area, but I wanted you to see also where these school districts rank in all of Kentucky. Fort Thomas Independent Schools, which we just mentioned in the Cincinnati area, is actually the #1 rated school district in all of Kentucky. So the largest metro areas in Kentucky are kind of the Northern Kentucky area, and then the Lexington area around the University of Kentucky in that city and build up, and then Louisville is the other big city. So some of these where you're seeing these other higher rated school districts are going to be around those areas. We also mentioned Beechwood Independent Schools. That's coming in ranked at #3 in overall Kentucky. Okay, Boyle, Pikeville. I wanted to keep going down here to give you a feel where the Campbell County, Walton, and Boone County are in Kentucky as well. So Campbell County is ranked #11 in all of Kentucky. Going down a little bit further. Sorry for the fast scroll here. Walton Verona is ranked 19th overall in Kentucky. And where's Boone County here? There they are, 25. Okay, so A- overall grade. Now, let's pop over to the MLS. And we're going to take a look at some of the homes in these different areas. I'm going to back out of this map just for a minute to try to help orient you to this area of Northern Kentucky. And so when we say Northern Kentucky, we're really talking about 3 different counties. There's Boone County, which is roughly here, Kenton County, which is kind of in the middle here, which has Covington closer to downtown, and then Campbell County, which is over here. And those 3 counties are really what Northern Kentucky is made out of. Cincinnati Metro, I'm going to zoom out a little bit more, is kind of this 275 loop interstate that's going around. But some of those other schools, we saw Mason. A lot of them are on the east side of Cincinnati. Forest Hill School District, Indian Hill, all of those are on the east side. Lakota is right around here in Cincinnati. And just to go a little bit further, the other areas I mentioned in Kentucky are Louisville and Lexington, and Northern Kentucky is kind of up here at the top of that triangle. So where are those school districts we looked at that are ranked the highest in Northern Kentucky? Fort Thomas Independent Schools is right up here in Campbell County. And like I said, I live in Fort Thomas. What's really nice about Fort Thomas, it's kind of barricaded by the Ohio River, so you're not really going to Fort Thomas unless you go to Fort Thomas. There's actually no buses in the entire district. It's a very walkable community. Kids are walking to school. We did another video of living in Fort Thomas. We'll link to that in the description below. You should definitely check that out. It's got kind of the Mayberry-ish feel to it, but very safe community. Very, very, and the #1 school district in all of Kentucky. So that's Fort Thomas. Beechwood is right here, and we're going to look at the houses here in just a minute. Beechwood is mostly the cities you're looking at are Crestview Hills, Lakeside Park, and Fort Mitchell. Maybe a little bit into Park Hills here. But Beechwood High School, if I can zoom in here, is actually, I believe, like right by these houses. Yeah, Beechwood High School is right in between 75, 71 going south here, and then US 25 coming across. That's Beechwood. I'm going to zoom back out. And the other three that were mentioned, Campbell County Schools is going to be out here. It's a public school district. It's mostly going to be Alexandria in terms of the residents who are populating that, but also probably Highland Heights and Cold Springs, even some into Newport a little bit. Boone County Public Schools is going to be, and we'll show this with the houses in just a second, but Boone County is going to be Florence, Union, also Burlington and Hebron. So you've got Boone County High School, you have Connor High School, you have Ryle High School, and you have Cooper High School, which is the most recent. And a lot of people will show in this houses who moved to Northern Kentucky, in terms of Boone County schools, they gravitate more towards Ryle and Cooper High School. They're trying to get in those districts, which might be a little bit more out in Union, some in Burlington, in Richwood. There's an area out here called Triple Crown that people really like moving to. There's a really nice golf course and country club there. So a lot of people like to move to that area. And then Walton is down here a little bit further south, and they have their own independent school district, just like Fort Thomas. So what I did here on the map, or on the criteria, is I just am looking at every single house that's active, which is, there's not a lot, inventory is fairly low, in these different school districts. Let's look at the Beechwood ones first and give you just a little bit of a feel for what's active on the market and maybe some of the price points that are here. There's only 5 houses here, but you're seeing a price point, 4 and 5 bedroom houses, anywhere from $375 listed up to $675. And, just to take a look at this house real quick, this gives you a good feel of what a lot of Fort Mitchell houses kind of look like. See, this home is 50 years old, roughly, and brick, gives you a good feel here. I'm not going to go through everything, but it's listed at $560,000. That's about right. I mean, if you go through, let me go back to, you're probably going to find homes in the Beechwood School District anywhere from $350 up to $600. That's probably the range, maybe even $700. So that's a look at Beechwood real quick. And again, I think I showed that to you on the map, but you're looking really in this Fort Mitchell area. You're pretty close to downtown. One of the, if you do happen to work downtown, this is just a quick tip about living in Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky. The worst traffic spot probably in all of Northern Kentucky is right around Beechwood Schools going to downtown. It's this Buttermilk Pike exit right here. And as people are coming down around this curve, it's called the cut in the hill. This is where the traffic backs up every single day. So just a little extra bonus tip there. This is where the traffic backs up basically every single day in Northern Kentucky. That's the worst traffic. Okay, let's take a look at some of the houses in Fort Thomas, and then we'll try to go to some of the other ones real quick. All right, Fort Thomas Independent Schools. Whoops. And we've got 25 active homes in Fort Thomas. Let's take a look at that. You've got a few smaller, affordable houses in 130. These might be more even investment properties. But most of them, as you can see, we've got 25 listings here, are going to be anywhere from $300 up to, again, kind of really similar to Beechwood in terms of pricing, $300 up to maybe the $500s or $600s. Some of these that are higher, they're actually putting in a brand new condo mixed living space in the center of town, which had a very heated Facebook group. I've got to tell you, people are very passionate about this. But that's where some of these higher priced condos are coming in that are more 2-bedroom. But most houses in Fort Thomas, you're going to see in that $250,000 up to $600,000 range. And that's probably pretty high. So mostly in the three and 400s is where you'll see maybe most of the sales happen. And let me try to get a look at one of these houses so you can get a feel for them. Something that looks a lot like Fort Thomas is what I'm trying to find for you. This one looks like Fort Thomas to be. It's only a 2-bedroom home, so that's a little small. Let me find something else here. Okay, this one's a newer home. A lot of the houses in Fort Thomas are older, so that's what I'm trying to find for you here. Here's one on Highland Avenue. It's a 5-bedroom home. It's for $650,000. My house in Fort Thomas is about 105 years old, and so you get a lot of character in these houses. This is actually right by Moyer Elementary. I know this house. It's been for sale for a little bit, so it's maybe a little overpriced, but in terms of the walkability of this house and being right next to Moyer Elementary, which is a blue ribbon school, my kid went there. It was amazing. This is a good look at what some of these Fort Thomas homes might look like, where you got these pocket doors, lots of woodwork, hardwood floors throughout. There's a sunroom. It's not as open as a floor plan because they didn't build houses with as open of floor plans 50 years ago, and so or 100 years ago, but you can tell this has been updated throughout with a nice wide open kitchen here. So that's a good look, and this is probably a good feel for what a Fort Thomas, Kentucky home might look like. Okay, so older homes, generally speaking. You can find some newer properties there as well. Let me show you on the map really quick where we are. So here, more on the northeast side, you're in Campbell County. You're just south of kind of Bellevue and Newport, and you're really going up a hill, Memorial Parkway, to Fort Thomas, which, like I said, is kind of surrounded by the Ohio River. So it's just got this great, quaint feel to it. It's got great, your location to Cincinnati is really good if you want to go downtown, get something to eat over the Rhine or the banks. That's what my wife and I do quite often, but you're kind of secluded up on the hill here in Fort Thomas. Really nice. We like it. I'm a bit biased. I'm trying not to be biased, but I'm a bit biased because I do live there. Okay, I want to look at one more, and then we'll wrap this up. Boone County Public Schools. And so here, you're going to get a lot more variety. It's a bigger area in terms of the school district. So we've got 79 homes. Let's look at the map really quick so you guys know where we're at. Okay. So Boone County is a larger area. Like I said, you've got properties up here in Hebron, which is going to be Connor Middle, Connor High School. In Florence and Oak Brook, you're going to be looking more at probably Ackerman and Boone County High School. And then as you get a little bit further south into Union and Richwood, you're going to be at Ryle High Schools and Cooper High Schools. And let me try to even zoom in here. Actually, let's go back and look just at the range of the housing prices. More so in Florence and Burlington, you'll probably find the most affordable homes. You can get some in the 100s. Yeah, as you can see here, as I scroll down, a lot of homes in the 200s in Burlington. And then as I keep going down out of Burlington, out of Florence, out of the $200,000 list price range, then we're going to start to see more in Union, more in Walton, and some in Hebron in the 300 price range. There's a few in Burlington at 420, but now we're in the 400s. So a lot of the homes in Union are going to be in the 400,000s. And you can see the bedrooms over here, 2, 3, 4, however many bedrooms. A lot of these homes are going to be 4-bedroom homes, probably built within the last 25 years or so. In Union, they did a lot of development out there. They're doing a lot of development now. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch our new construction homes in Union, Kentucky. We did a tour on the Ballyshannon neighborhood and the model home there. And in that neighborhood, they are building homes. You could get a ranch home anywhere in the 200s up to the 500s for the homes in that neighborhood. And that's what you're seeing here. Like I said, a lot of these houses are in the Triple Crown neighborhoods, and that has, in terms of Northern Kentucky, Triple Crown kind of has a bit of a prestige to it. If you're looking to be in a golf community, part of a country club, that might be somewhere you want to target in Northern Kentucky. Let's just kind of look at some of these are even new construction, as you can see right here. On Lock Drive, this is a new construction home with Fisher Homes, which is in Ballyshannon, as I just mentioned. So let me go back and try to show a resale home here and give you a feel for what that might look like. Okay, this is a 4-bedroom house. Let's trying to see if it's Triple Crown or not. I'm not sure if it is. But this is a good feel for what a lot of the homes look like out in Union, Kentucky. Large brick, open floor plan, maybe a 2-story living room here that's wide open into the kitchen, some hardwood floors, carpeted dining room. A newer design in terms of the layout. Your bedrooms you're probably going to have 4 upstairs. You might have a first floor master suite. It's a really, really ornate bathroom here. Gives you a feel for what this, and finished basements. So we're in the Cool Springs neighborhood here. You get a feel for this. There's probably an HOA with a pool like this. So that's a feel for a house in Union, Kentucky. And again, that's a public school district with Union, Kentucky. Likewise, Richwood but a lot of families, really good schools with Ryle High School and Cooper High School as well. you saw those in the earlier rankings. So, okay, and you can see some of the houses. If you want more land, probably if you get out more into the country and get some more acreage, houses might get up in 600 to $1 million plus out there. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up, guys. I hope that was helpful for you to give you a little bit of familiarity with Northern Kentucky, with some of the top school districts in Kentucky. If this video was helpful for you, please give us a like. Please subscribe to the channel. We'll be bringing you more real estate content, guys. Make sure you watch other videos of the neighborhoods we're doing, new construction homes, what it's like to live in these different communities. Just shop around the channel. We got lots of videos and a lot more coming at you. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. We'll see you next time.